All right, bingo. There are my friends. Great to see you guys this morning. Welcome back to OFA. It's Tuesday. That means it's Trey Day, and we are going to have a great time. Nice. Great to see you all on camera. Look at those beautiful faces. I'm excited to have a lot of fun today. So, quick reminder, this is Tuesday. Tuesday has a main focus of e-commerce. So anything that Trey teaches in his training, in his track, if you guys have any questions on anything ecom, that will be the priority focus for this hour from 11 to 12. At 12, which is 56 minutes from now, Trey's going to come on, and Trey runs the show. We get to learn from the man himself. And in case you guys haven't heard, the Tariff War is already over. That did not last nearly as long as I was hoping for it to. Gosh, like pretty much nothing got disrupted. That is annoying. I was waiting for the world to burn so I could profit from that, but it's over. And now we have time to learn from Trey himself on what's going to happen and how do we best position ourselves and how do we identify patterns so we can make the right decisions and see into the future. I'm really excited for this today. This is another another Ellen session, we'll call it. If you guys don't know, Ellen DeGeneres does not meet with her talent interviewees. I don't even know what you'd call them. When somebody goes on the Ellen show, she does not meet with them ahead of time. They do not talk. They do not plan. It's a great way to have a genuine, authentic conversation. Trey and I do that all the time, and today is an Ellen day. He's my favorite. I have no idea what he's going to talk about, no idea what he's going to say. I just get to learn just like you guys. So that's how the game is going to play today from 11 to 12. Focus on e-commerce questions. If we have some time, though, in between, we can definitely spill over into some expert questions. But let's get it going. Charlie's first, and is that bad? Sorry, my screen's on the other side of my room. I can't even see. Baden, there it is. Okay, cool. Oh, now I can see it. Okay, cool. So we'll start with Charlie and then hop over to Baden. If you are an e-commerce person and you have an e-com question, please, like you see Charlie and Baden, just raise your hand. At the bottom of Zoom, you'll see a little heart. It says react. Click the heart. It'll pop-up up, and that's a sentence and a half like a Dr. Seuss book. It'll pop-up up, and then you just click the little button that says raise hand. Let's get it rocking, Charlie. How can I help today, sir?
Hey, this is my last day with VIP, so I just want to again thank you for all the help that you've provided me for this past month. I would not be able to do anything if you hadn't been helpful. So thank
It's a
you,
it's a pleasure, man. Thanks for being a great student and implementer. You're doing amazing.
thank you. So I went back through the two tray videos that basically set up. Here's how you do the community and then monetize it, which
Yup.
is phenomenal. Uh,
Yup.
if anybody hasn't seen it and they're in e-com, it's probably something everybody should see.
Let me get it for them. It's definitely something everybody should see. It's the way.
Right. Like so this is what I'm basing everything on.
Yup.
Now there's a couple things that um that Trey went through that I'd like to try to understand how he did. So there's one thing he said where and I apologize for anybody who's not gone through this, but it's probably something that might be valuable later if you do go through it. When you do the pixel to say, how do you do the pixel so that you can say, here are the people in my community, so that when you sell outside the community, it doesn't get those people?
You just add your Facebook pixel to the school community.
Okay, because it currently
Uh-huh.
does conversions, right? So there's a plugin in the school community,
Yep.
and I've got the conversions method, which
Mm-hmm.
by the way, I had to do a lead instead of an engagement to be able to use that conversion one, which annoyed me, but it is what it is. I'm just gonna move on with that.
Okay. That's interesting though.
Yeah, with the school community, I could create a custom page, and then I could do an engagement campaign with that custom page. Can't do that with the school because I can't put the pixel, I can't inject code into that page. So they provide a conversion. They can provide three things, but one of them is a conversion, which is ultimately what I want. I want to know when somebody's using a Facebook ad, I want the pixel to be able to say, I know when people are actually getting a membership inside there.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That's what I want. I want that conversion piece. And so I can only do that through a lead campaign. So that's what I'm doing. Um, I have an A/B test inside the lead campaign. I wish I could go through that, but it's going to take way too much time. And I see a bunch of hands up. So for me, for when I do the sales campaign of the t-shirts, I can tell the pixel somehow to not use the school community.
Are you? What do you mean? Like you're going to try and run ads for your T-shirt? Give your T-shirt?
This is after I've run it through the school community and I
Uh
say,
huh.
hey, everybody, first I need them to vote on a phrase, then I need to come up with an image, put it together, and then I say, okay, I want them to buy it, but when I have them buy it, I want to make sure that when that campaign's over for inside school, that I want to then bring it to Facebook, but I don't want my school members to see that ad.
Correct. I believe. Ooh, this is a really fun question, Charlie.
I'm here to annoy.
You're here to push, and I love that. What keeps hitting my brain is what keeps hitting my brain is just upload your list of school members into Facebook. You can upload into your Facebook, you can upload a list and say exclude these people or don't target these people. But we can definitely automate this. So you don't have to be uploading lists. How would I do that?
Because Trey did it.
Yes. Yes. Oh, I'm firing my ads guy. I'm too rusty on this. Um it would just be adding it would be adding your pixel to your school community. Then Facebook can look at your school community and find and pull that entire list of email addresses and then basically not target those people in Facebook. Yes, all this is very possible. Let's ask Trey, Charlie. Let's ask Trey on this one. He did it. More than
Yeah, that's
likely his
great.
ads guy did it. He might have an answer. It man, the worst thing is getting the guy for something. Jeez Louise, it gets you rusty
No, no,
so
no,
fast.
no, no. I mean, I just want to. I'm just trying to follow everything, and that's just one piece I don't understand. So,
Cool. We'll ask Trey about that. What else do we need help with?
okay. So another thing is, he showed us the Facebook ads that he did, which was fantastic, but he never showed us the funnel. So I didn't know what funnel to use.
Oh, he sent him right to the school landing page.
No, 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 no. I'm sorry for selling the t-shirts.
Oh, he I think he did show that funnel, but also that funnel is in the community. And didn't I rebuild it? Let me see. I think
He
I
just got a subscription part, and maybe some offers after. I don't know. But that's one thing wanted to try to understand is, what funnel to use when I'm at that point. I'm not at that point yet, but hopefully in a week or two I will be. And this is actually probably good for anybody who's going to do this. They'll probably have these same questions.
mm-hmm.
When
Yes, they absolutely will. Okay, I think I rebuilt this. But where would I have put it? Let me see. One more second here.
Okay.
Okay, interesting. I think it's still up in his community. Let me see if I can go find it really quick. There he is.
Oh, Craig said in the chat that he shared a link to this school that maybe is a different funnel. Oh, that's not what I was asking, Craig. What I wanted to make sure is that when Facebook targets people for the ad, I do not want them to target people who have joined the school community. Hopefully that makes sense.
I think within Ads Manager, you can just upload the list and then exclude those people when you're actually in the targeting.
I don't think I have a list. I don't know that I don't know that I can export from school. But anyway,
Okay, I'm not seeing it. He might have taken it down from school, but I have the template for you. Let me grab this, Charlie.
oh, fantastic. Thank you.
Yeah, here we go. Okay. Bingo. Got it. All right. Let me grab this. Okay. Actually, oops. Gosh, sorry, wrong thing here. Let me do this. Right. Okay, here we go. 2 more seconds. I'm getting that link published right now.
Thank you, Dante.
Absolutely. Here we go. Oh, okay. Now it should generate. There it is. Okay, let me put this in the chat. Coolest thing about Trey Llewellyn is Charlie, did you happen to watch Trey did a little Russell had like a little 7-day event where he had a bunch of people go into Boise and teach their favorite types of funnels?
I've not seen that. No.
Okay, that was a couple weeks ago. It was a little virtual event that he did. Basically, the thing I love about Trey is what he teaches us and what he tells us is what he does every single day. So in that little training he did with Russell, he gave an e-commerce template, and this is exactly the template that he used to sell his shirts. Let me walk you through it really quick. I just put that link in the chat for anybody. Feel free to grab it if you would like. It's Trey's e-com template. Order form, OTO1, OTO2, 3, confirmation. Simple ecom. When we hop in the editor here, this is exactly what he did, Charlie. He didn't even really have a header up top. He had this, and above the fold that he made a mock-up of the shirt, and he put a picture of the shirt right on the page. Right here on the right-hand side, he had his checkout form. Came down here to a little bit of a mission about, why did we make this shirt? And that's it. He didn't have any of this. He didn't have any of this. He didn't have any of this or this or this or any of this. It was
Very
the
simple.
easiest, simplest ecom funnel I have ever seen in my entire life. It was a simple hero image of the product, an order form for them to buy, and a little bit about the community and the mission and why the shirt was created. 2 sections, that's all. His upsell, too, I think he showed his upsell in the videos. OTO1 was make a donation. It was awesome. Make a donation to the community so I can help grow this thing into what you want it to be. That was it. He had tons of people take him up on OTO1, too. It was crazy.
Really?
Yep, sure did. It wasn't just make a donation; it was donate to the group so that I can make better partnerships and get better relations, and I can bring new amazing features and tools to you guys. So he positioned it that way, but it was literally you're going to get nothing from this except for what I can do in the community. Make a donation, and it converted really well.
And then where did he say, I want to add you to the school community or join here for the school community?
That was his ad went right to the school community.
Oh, this is to the school community.
Yes, this is the funnel that he shared when it was like, hey guys, time to buy the shirt. It's ready. This
Okay.
is what he made. Two sections.
Okay. Okay. That's it. And that's it. Just a t-shirt and donate. And then,
That was it, Charlie. That
okay.
was it.
And then to the Facebook community, you probably did more of a different type of funnel that you have upsells and whatnot.
What do you mean to the Facebook community?
So this was to the school community, right? That uh, he did, and then he did a different one to uh, basically when he wanted to sell to Facebook ads and whatnot. Was it the same one or is it a different one?
Those ads went right to the t-shirt funnel.
Okay,
Yep. When he wanted to go take this new design, this new t-shirt to the world, he just ran an ad right here to the t-shirt funnel.
okay. So for both, for the school community, the first time around, and then the second time around, maybe a different URL so that the school community couldn't get to it.
That's exactly right.
Okay,
Yes, Charlie, look at you.
okay, all right.
And
And
then and then of course a small tweak too. You know, it was like on the order form when you buy this shirt, you also get access to the greatest pilot community in the world, yada yada. But it was the same funnel, same bones, just a different headline.
okay, okay. And do you remember how much he sold the t-shirt for? I think it was like 27 bucks or something like that.
Yeah, I think the t-shirt was 27 bucks, but then he had as another upsell, it was join the t-shirt club, which is a subscription product. And when you joined that, the t-shirt was $19 for the first one and then $27 for every t-shirt every month thereafter.
Okay, and so basically once a month they get a t-shirt and
Yep.
once a month they're charged.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
That's exactly right, Charlie. And now you already have so many submissions of cool quotes. You probably already have a year's worth of t-shirts. The typical churn on a t-shirt funnel like this is 6 to 8 months. So you need to have, we don't need because you build a new one each month. But once you have like 8 designs, you're pretty much able to serve all your people there. If you're not spinning up new shirts every week, you're fine because you're going to meet those churn rates. But don't do that. Keep running new t-shirts every single week. Keep doing the thing.
And so every other week ask for new slogans and designs. So
Yep. Week one of each month is give me a slogan. Week two is give me a design.
and then week three is slogan, week four is design.
No, week 3 and 4 is selling the shirt. Sorry,
Okay.
I said week. I meant to say month. Each month is a new shirt. So week 1 and 2 is making the shirt. Week 3 and 4 is selling it. Then we roll into the next month and we do it all over again.
Okay, okay. I thought Trey was saying you should do it twice a month.
No, once a month.
Okay. All right. So one t-shirt a month.
Yep, that's it.
Okay, cool. All right, I've taken up plenty of time. I really appreciate it, Dante, and once again, thank you so much for all your help. I really appreciate it.
Man, you are more than welcome, Charlie. It was an absolute pleasure. All right, let's hop over to Baden. Hey, man, how can I help today?
Dante, appreciate the time, man. New
Pleasure.
to this.
Oh, is this our
So,
first time speaking?
yes, it is.
Oh, welcome, man.
Nice to
Great to
meet you.
have you.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it. So I have a patented product. I kind of
Heyo.
show you it real quick. So it comes off a hat. It's an interchangeable rope that clips on
Oh, and those
that
ropes are
clips onto
popping
hats.
right now. I can make
Yeah.
any hat a dad hat. Cool.
Yep. So we patented the design and trying to really get it out there. I went ahead and created the advertorial, did the 3 days with the 45 or the 3 times, got like 300 and plus people to it. No one bought
Okay.
anything. So just kind of had a few questions on like maybe the setup. I also created like a different funnel based off something that's worked in the past for like they can get like 2 free all whites and then upsell them to like different color or like a package deal.
Yeah,
Um,
tripwire funnel. Nice.
yeah, so I've ran those. I had I got one sale on the other funnel, but just kind of again new to this and not really sure which route to go. Got like 100 plus colors, trying to focus on just doing one color, upselling the same color. I don't know if that's the right path or if it's different colors. It's
Yes.
like,
Absolutely,
okay,
especially to start. Trey shared with us many times over so far that for every SKU we add to our business, which each colorway for you is a brand new SKU, every SKU you add to your business, you 12x the logistical complexities. That is facts, that is true. So whatever your highest seller is, your most popular, let's just start with that. Let's get the page converting. Let's get a system that we're really confident and solid in, that we know when we drive traffic, it's going to convert and work. Then we can worry about other colors and customization, all that stuff.
okay. And so it's like a smaller little product. I didn't know, like, do you still think the advertorial is the way to go? Or like I said, I've had success with like offering free ropes in the past, and I was like, let me just turn that into a funnel, and I just
Mhm.
started running that as well. Do you think that's more the route to go with something small like this that's simple, where it's just like, hey, we run the ad, get your free ropes, and then upselling them into like different color, like a package deal of colors, or the avatar will be the route there?
Yeah, it's a great question.
Because I ran them both, but
It's an awesome question. Oh, come on. Ah, come on. Do I have something around? Okay. Advertorial pages always win. Always.
okay,
Advertorial pages are the way to go because an advertorial page breaks down your product as is necessary. There are some products that don't really need to be broken down like that. There's some products that are really simple and they can do with a short, sweet, concise funnel step. I don't think your product lines up with that. I think what you're seeing in the tripwire funnel, the free plus shipping tripwire funnel, that's what you're running, is just a low price point, right? It's an attractive front end. I can get a free rope and I can customize my hats, right? And that's really attractive. That's like your offer. But an advertorial would win. For instance, there's a lot of questions I bet people have about your ropes. What are they made out of? How does it attach to the hat? Does it attach to any hat? What if I have a really big head? Do you have different sizes available? Right? Like all these different questions that customers have. Advertorial pages are built to answer those questions ahead of time.
okay,
Trey also has given us some great breakdowns over the years where he goes to places like yahoo.com and he looks at the front page of yahoo.com and you'll see a bunch of products lined up there. And if you go look at every single page, if you're running ads to the front page of yahoo.com, you're spending cash, right? You're spending money to do that kind of advertising. So those people that are doing that kind of advertising, they're spending money because they're making money. And every single one of their pages is an interstitial page. You see one of two things: an interstitial page, an advertorial page, or a listicle. And listicles are basically like you see, it looks like a blog with like 17 different products all on it. Those are the
right,
two things you're going to see constantly. Why? Because it works. So
okay.
I love you running a tripwire funnel. What's the price of your product?
So retail is $10 for a single, and then we do 3 packs for 20.
Cool. What about
So
in your tripwire when you're doing free plus shipping? What did you charge for shipping for one rope?
so I did 2 free ropes, two
Uh-huh.
all free whites for $5. I charged $5 for shipping, or 4.90 something, and then I was upselling them into where they get 6 ropes for 60% off.
Yep.
Um, and I did run an advertorial as well. I have that created as well. And I was just doing 40% off because I didn't understand the pricing when he that was another question I had, was like the 2.25. I was doing it on the 60%, and I was like, I'm losing on my margin here. So I just did a flat 40 just to get stuff running and see if it would work.
Yep.
So that was kind of my question as well, was I had like 300 people come to the advertorial, 41 went to the order page, and like 19 opt-ins, but no one bought. So it's kind of like, where what should I like change to see what should I be looking at? You think that's like more headline? Is it like the copy? If people are getting to the order, is it the order page maybe?
So
Is
my first question for you, Baden, do you have Microsoft Clarity on the funnel?
I do not.
Okay, let me get you this. Let me get you this, because this is how we become CEOs.
Sweet.
So Here it is. Let me just make sure. And bingo. Okay, great. Let me put this in the chat for you. All right, quick link to a little video that shows you how to connect and set up Microsoft Clarity to your funnels. Microsoft Clarity is screen recording and heat mapping software. So you literally get screen recordings of people going to your funnel. Gone are the days where we have to pay for this because Clarity is completely free. We used to pay like $2,000 a year for softwares that let us do this because now we don't have to guess. Now it's not, oh, is it the headline? Oh, is it the copy? Oh, what is it? We can watch customers on our funnels. We can see what's working and what's not working. Top it off, Microsoft Clarity is a Microsoft product, so it has Copilot in it. It's AI built into it. Gone are the days of you spending 8 hours watching screen recordings, taking notes, and putting them all in spreadsheets. Just let Clarity do all of it for you. So, first thing I'd like you to do, Baden, is when we're all done here, go get Clarity, put it on your funnel, follow exactly what I show you how to do in those videos. Once you have that, we're able to really make some data-driven decisions. Then we can let our customers lead us to the promised land. But if you want, we can go look at that funnel really quick. I imagine we can tweak the copy a little. I imagine we can improve the above the fold. And then run those two funnels, Baden. Run those two funnels. I love, oh yeah, sorry, let me allow that. Cool, you're good to go now. I love a tripwire funnel and I love a free plus shipping funnel. They work fantastic, especially if you're giving away products under $10. Man, they're just incredible. Oh, it's interesting. It's making you do those. Cool. I got you. I see beautifully. Let's go.
Can you see it
click.
now? I can't
Yep,
really
I
see
sure
what I'm
can.
sharing, so
No, I can see
all right,
perfectly.
sweet.
Let's hop into the
Um,
editor.
yeah. So here's the sales, and again, the other question I had was the pricing, but um,
Good image.
do you think a video would work? Because I run a video on my ads right now that's actually showing the hat, the rope being added to the hat, which
Uh-huh.
has definitely been our best converting ad. Do you think adding that here as well, or since they've already saw that video, I don't need to add it?
You do not need to add it. Great question. They've already
Okay.
seen the video. The video sets them so that when they see this page and when they see that top hero image, they understand what they're looking at. I was concerned when I first saw this preview that we were going to be looking like we're selling a hat, but very clear to see we are not selling a hat, especially with that image you put to the right-hand side showing the different colors. But I think you're not selling all those colors, are you?
So yeah, what I'm doing on this is selling the 3 packs, and it's just like this one specific 3 pack. So it's 3 ropes, red, white, and blue.
Cool.
So that's the pack I'm selling.
Okay, cool. Awesome. So you did great with that. You don't need to add a video, but we can add GIFs to this page. Scroll me down a little bit.
Okay. So
What is it? Man, that shows me how it clips, but that doesn't show me what it is.
okay.
Right? It's a band that goes across my hat. Yes, clipping is a feature of it, but that's not what it is. We need to really highlight the band in that case. How does this rope work? Scroll
So
me down. Look at that. You have great images, but we could put GIFs in
okay.
here. And that's what you want to do right here. Step 1, pick your hat. That's just you going to your closet, grabbing a hat off the rack. Simple GIFs, because GIFs, Baden, they play automatically. A video is dangerous because customers have to click to play the video. And most times people don't want to do that, especially in 2025. So GIFs
Right.
autoplay. They stop the scroll, right? They get the dopamine hits that we're really trying to do in our funnel. So step 1 down below is pick your hat. That's just going to be you going into your closet, grabbing a hat off the rack. Step 2, apply the hat rope. That's just going to be a quick GIF of you clipping the thing, running across, clipping the thing. Step 3, enjoy the benefits. Now, step 3, I think we can change that. Instead of just enjoy the benefits, what are they getting? Are they getting confidence from this? Are they getting swagger? Are they what are they enjoying instead of laying out all the benefits? Because it looks like a lot of copy, right? Pick your favorite hat. Choose your favorite bowl cap or trucker hat. Select the desired color or style of the hat rope that matches your outfit or mood. Wait, I thought step one was just to pick my hat. So just make them that simple, Baden. Step one,
Okay.
pick your hat. Choose your favorite bowl cap or trucker hat. Step two, apply the hat rope, right? Then we have attach the clips at each end of the hat rope to the sweat band of your hat, adjust the fit if needed, swap out the ropes in under 10 seconds. Well, that's not it. We're not swapping. I'm just applying, right?
Okay.
This is and you're not doing anything wrong here, Baden. Every human in the world does these exact things. It's really hard to stay on track. It's harder to stay small, clean, and concise because we think, oh, add a bunch of copy, say a bunch of words. But this is not selling the hat. It's actually de-selling the hat. Now people are looking at this and they're going to see, oh man, this is going to take a lot of steps. Oh, this is kind of complicated. We want to see step one, pick your hat, one line. Step two, apply the hat rope, one line. Step three, enjoy the benefits. Stand out from the crowd with a unique hat style that matches your personality. Express creativity with over 100 colors. Boost your confidence and as compliments roll in, sparking conversations and connections. So you don't need step two, express creativity with over 100 colors. They're only buying a 3-pack. We don't
Right.
need that right there, right? Now
Okay.
we can introduce overwhelm. I don't know how to pick my colors. I don't even know how to match my shorts to my shirt, let alone anything else, right?
Right.
So just you can clean that text up, make it simple, short, sweet, concise, add gifts to it as well.
So with those gifts, would I remove this photo and then under each step, essentially adding a gift for each step?
You don't have to remove those photos. The photos are
Okay.
actually really nice.
Okay.
They show me exactly what I need to have. Just add gifts in there. So yeah, you can have like each paragraph block. There's also a way we could add rows right inside. There's a couple different ways that we could design it. But really what you want is on the left-hand side, right here, right next to step one, you have your GIF, right?
Okay.
And that's just auto playing. Right here next to step two, we have our GIF. So now as they're
Okay.
looking at the steps, which you lay out to be simple and easy, they watch a GIF of you doing it simply and easily.
Gotcha.
Nice.
Okay. Perfect. Sweet.
Again, now tons of colors. Hold on. Look at all those cool colors. That's amazing. I don't know what I want. You're only selling 3 colors. Let's only have images of what we're selling here.
Okay.
Nice. Where can I get it? Nice. Again, a different color that's not in the pack. Great job. These are your own custom images?
Yeah.
Yeah, do a great job with your images. These are awesome. Just keep it all concise. We're only selling the 3-color pack. Introducing any other colors introduces a question. And you probably haven't heard this yet. So a confused mind always says no, without fail. We want to
Okay.
keep it clean and concise the whole way through.
Perfect.
Nice. Yes. Hyperlink
sorry.
text. No, you're okay.
And then, like I said, the last question I really had was the pricing
Where'd
aspect.
that yellow come from? That seems odd. I didn't see that yellow anywhere on your first page. And now all of a sudden, unless I missed it, did I miss that yellow on your first page?
No, I mean, the first page really didn't have, it was just honestly this up here in the right corner. And then I guess they're
Right,
different
that's
yellows, but
just your button color, and they are different
Yeah.
yellows. Correct. Right. Okay. Congruency, Baden. Congruency is a really, really, really important part of marketing. As customers go from the ad to the funnel to the different pages in the funnel, we want it to feel like the same experience, like they're never going anywhere new. And just like you saw me, whoa, as soon as I saw that yellow, your customers are going to do and feel the exact same way. It's going to be like, whoa, where am I? And again, a confused mind always says no. So if they feel like they went somewhere different, or if they're curious, like, ooh, am I on the right page? They're not going to buy. So we want congruency across the board. Just remove the yellow and you're going to be perfectly fine.
Okay. Perfect. And then, like I said, the pricing. So I know he said to do the like the 3 and the 10 where it's like 2.25 and then 7.75. That's just off retail, correct? But then how does the 60% apply to that as well? Or is it 60% and then you're taking the 2.25 of that 60%, so it's even lower? Or I'm just a little confused on that pricing structure there on what to
Well,
do.
yes, great question. So you make your product like whatever price you're gonna make it. So
So
like
it's 20 bucks for a 3 pack retail.
great. So then when they buy three, your one and two should be normal 100% price. So to buy one is 20 bucks. To buy two is 40 bucks. To buy
Okay.
three is 2.25 that price.
Okay.
So we are definitely incentivizing the sale of more units. We're not going to make as much margin selling three as we would if we just sold one, but we're not just trying to sell one. We're going to sacrifice a little bit of margin to increase our product quantity sales and get inventory moving. Does that make sense?
Yep, absolutely.
Awesome.
And then I guess for that, for like this main page here,
Mm-hmm.
this button right here, what would I put like for just click here to get it? Or I don't, because when I downloaded this, it just had 60% like in there, and I don't know, I just thought that was kind of like standard or half percent off. So that's why I did that. But just like yes, I want it instead of like no percent off or anything.
Uh, you could. Oh gosh, Trey just talked about this last week. He just hit call to actions. What did he do? Oh my gosh, what did he do? It was great. Oh, it was great. You can leave the 40% off. There's nothing wrong with this. This is a fine call to action. Yes, I want 40% off. You're talking about it right up top. Claim 40% off of your USA pack. So this can definitely be your call to action. Yes, I want 40% off. You could also change it though to yes, I want to customize my swag, or yes, I want to customize my hats. You could change it to something like that, but I think yes, I want 40% off is perfectly fine as a call to action.
Okay, yeah, I guess with the pricing, I wouldn't be having 40% off then because like one and two wouldn't be
But you
40%.
would because we're incentivizing the sale of three. So your real
Okay,
sale is on a three quantity. And when they go to your
okay,
order form, they see all of that, right? Oh, well,
okay,
three pack is your one quantity has nothing underneath it. Two quantity has nothing underneath it, no extra text. Your three quantity says free shipping plus 40% off, right?
okay,
So that's the deal. And that's
okay.
what we're incentivizing here.
Gotcha.
Nice.
Awesome. Sweet. Yeah, I
Cool.
appreciate the help.
Yeah, 100%. I would love to see you. Let's put clarity on both of our funnels. You have ads that are working, and is your spend really high on the ads?
Not really. I mean, it's like
Great.
30, 40 bucks a day and
Oh,
I love it.
great. Oh, we're doing awesome, Baden. Let's put clarity back on those ads.
Okay.
Uh, uh, let's keep running the system, and man, let's be a CEO this week. Watch your
Okay.
Clarity recordings. More importantly, go to Clarity, and after you get a cup, all you really need is three, but you're going to be able to get 10 people to the page probably every single day, no problem. So make sure every day, let's watch the recordings. Let's look at our heat mapping. Let's use AI inside of Clarity to come up with some great reports. And it'll tell you exactly what to change, exactly what people are struggling with. And that's it day in and day out. We're just making our tweaks and changes because the big thing here for everybody in ecom is to have confidence in the system that they're running, right? This is the part of the game that everybody has to go to is learning interstitial pages, learning what works and what converts. And we do that just by week, keeping to improve, finding the problems people are having, solving those problems, and then the funnel starts converting. And we don't stop there. We still keep finding the problems. We keep tweaking, upgrading, and optimizing. And then we have a system we're confident in. And now you're like a shark on Shark Tank. That's all the sharks are on Shark Tank. They have a system that they're confident with, and they go on that show to find products that fit into their system. So that's all you do. Once you understand interstitial pages, and again, I do love free plus shipping tripwire funnels. Those are great for products like this too. So once we run these two pages, we have confidence. You're just looking to plug more products into them.
Okay. Awesome. Sweet. Well, sorry it took up so much time, but I really appreciate all the help.
No, you're great, man. These are awesome questions. Stick around too. Trey's going to be here soon.
Will
If we
do.
have some time, I'm sure we'll want to look at these funnels.
Awesome.
Awesome. Great stuff, man. Welcome to the challenge again.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Craig, what's cracking, brother?
Hey, everybody. Well, since it's my official day number 2, I got some stuff I'm organizing. So if I could get a couple of inputs from you, I'd really appreciate it.
That'd be lovely.
We're talking about using school. I'm getting ready
Cool.
to set it all up. I've got a lot of great stuff. You've seen some of my funnels and things. I still have to go through 99 design and get them, nailed so it look like $1 million business. But before I send my 120 people over on my list to get them to school to watch my my video presentation email, what should I have done on school? I mean, there's all the features come together at once. What is it absolutely what I have to have perfectly done before I send people there? I've
Great.
seen Trey's site, and he looks like it was done professionally with the airplanes and the fire camp out, and really cool stuff. So I want to do something cool for what mine's too. But I want to have it done before I send my people there. What kind of things should I make sure to have done first?
Yeah, great questions. First off, do you know about ideogram.ai?
No.
Let me put it in the
Ideogram?
chat. Ideogram. ideogram.ai. Ideogram is amazing. So Trey had those images, I believe. He either had those images or he sourced those images. And you're right, he had great images on the front end so that when you clicked on his ad and you went to his community and you saw that about page, it had everything that you needed right there. A really great image that made you feel like this is a community I want to be a part of. And he just had everything on the about page filled out. What the group is about, what its purpose is, what people are joining. Honestly, that's it. We need to just set up the about page exactly as they have it, have all the right things on the right page. From there, we need to have our first couple of posts thought out, right? Because you don't want to open up your community without those posts. It starts getting crazy, and now posting becomes like a burden. So
Okay.
just have a couple of posts set up. But it's just, did you see me talking to Charlie about his school yesterday by chance?
I think I did. Yeah.
Cool. It's exactly what I talked to Charlie about. We just need to have a 30,000-foot view looking at our community and our process like a customer. When they click the ad takes them to my about page of school where they're going to be able to join the community for free. So have all of your about page set up. Have, just like Trey shows in his video, he shows all this in the training too. You can have a little app that you add to school that allows you to put your affiliate link in your about section. And that was awesome. He had a bunch of people create their own school communities, and his own members used his affiliate link for it, and they're all paying for him to have that community. So it's totally free for him now. Then once you have your about page set up, you want to have at least a welcome post, right? Welcome people to the community. You probably want to walk them through school just like Trey does. If you go to Trey's community, he has a welcome video where he welcomes them in, tells them a little bit about the community, and then also gives them next steps, right? Hey, make sure to download this app to your phone. Once you do, you're going to have access to it from anywhere. He then says too, I think he says, go check out the leaderboard because there's a lot of great things that I want to do and a lot of great things you can have access to just by posting and being a great member in the community. That's it, Craig. You need the about page set up.
Yeah, I couldn't get
the
into
welcome.
his site because the airplanes I worked on had pilots in the States, and we were over there getting hit with rockets and stuff. So, yeah, I'm not officially a pilot. I'm an avionics technician. So they said, no, you don't get in. Like, okay, I get it.
That's funny.
All right, so that sounds good. I'll work on all that stuff.
Cool.
So before I send people over, I should pretty much have it polished.
Yes.
Probably doesn't need to be 99 design to perfect everything out yet, but
Nope.
I'm great with doing the graphics and stuff. I can just knock it out, no problem. So I had an idea for people though that want to do like t-shirts and stuff, and I'm gonna put like a VIP indicator on the shirt somewhere or on the logo. That way they know that they got it. They're the VIP people, the important people that were in my group, in my school group. And then when I go to offer the product, it's not going to be there. So they won't be able to get the, I'm
great
part
idea.
of the original cool people.
Yes, it's a great idea. A lot of times we'll use founder or founding member You
Right.
could use VIP as well. That's a great word too. But yeah, making it really exclusive. That's a great
Exactly.
idea to get people. Also, you could make that special tag if people join your subscription. If they join the T-shirt subscription, if they're the first members, then they could have. Yeah, right. Just exclusivity. That's a really great idea, Craig.
Great, great. Okay, so I'm on the right track there.
Absolutely.
Excellent. So anything else you think I have to have done before I start doing this? Because I've got a lot of things finished and I got to do some fine tuning. And then I want to click it on and start running engagement ads and getting people out there to join the club. Because I should be able to get about 120 off my list. So I'm
Nice.
hoping that'll be a nice group to start with. And then
Yes, let's hit
cycle
the
through the
list
different
first.
products.
Let's hit the list first. To quote Trey himself, he loves to say, "I want a line out the door." The club that is always the most successful is the one that has a line out the door because the perceived value of that club to passerbys is always more valuable, right? Two clubs, one has a line out the door, one does not have a line. You go to the one with the line out the door because you think that's a better club, and the other one is
Yeah,
not.
it's like restaurants.
Exactly, Craig. It's exactly right. So hit the list first. Let's get 100 people in the group. Then when you're running ads, now it just looks so much stronger, right? Join our community of amazing people and become a founding member today. You'll see Trey did a lot of that. I think Trey did for the first 1,000 members to his community. They're going to be
Yeah,
founding
exactly.
members.
That's what I'm targeting. And if somebody drops out, the next person in line is going to have an opportunity to fall into that group.
Absolutely, Craig.
Exclusive, if they stay long enough, they're going to be in the VIP group.
Yes, 100%.
Group. Okay, great. Okay, so I guess I'm on the right track, and those basically I want to make sure I got what running, because all the features are the same with school. I mean, everybody gets the same thing.
Yep, 100%.
So I want to have the blog set up a little bit and running, some good posts and stuff, and then cycling it through. Now, what if I want to do like more than just t-shirts? Because Trey was talking about 2 t-shirts a month, and that's a lot. If I'm just doing t-shirts, that's fine. But if I'm doing like say stickers, because I'm pretty good at that. So if I want to do like stickers once or twice a month and do a t-shirt, maybe I should cycle the months. What's your thought on that?
You could cycle if you want to do 2 weeks. A lot of times people start with 1 t-shirt a month. It's just especially to start, right? Because a lot of times when we're first starting, you've never made a t-shirt, you've never set it up in a 3PL, and there's things to the first time we do anything is always the hardest. First time you drove your car, first time you had a Facebook account, first time you got a smartphone, right? That's always the hardest, most time consuming. Most people start with 1 a month until they get really good and comfy. Then they'll go to 2 a month. But for you, because you have multiple products and you are really good at stickers, you could go right into 2 a month. You could do a t-shirt on week 1 and 2, and then you could do a sticker on week 3 or 4. You could just add stickers to the t-shirts. So you could make stickers that are kind of on the same theme as the t-shirts and what people wanted. And now we could bundle those things together and we could charge a little bit more of a price for those, right? So if you're going to bundle stickers, maybe instead of the t-shirt being $19.97 or $27.97, maybe we make it $37.97, right? And the stickers cost you 15 cents, 30 cents, maybe $1 for a couple different stickers. And that just gets added right to the t-shirts.
Right, because I want to get them into the recurring. So I want to have the t-shirt people doing recurring. Not everybody's going to want all of them. And then the people that want stickers that have little kids, I want to get them into recurring because that's what they're going to be focused on.
Yes.
And then when it comes to the art kits and other things that come down the line, I want to get them into those special groups where they got different layers. Okay, they're getting every month. And now they can get the t-shirt too if they want.
Yes.
And they can be engaged in the stickers if they want. So I'm just trying to open it up because when it gets to doing it full international, I'm going to have to worry about all these extra things. Spanish is going to have to be one of the languages I'm going to have to do. I mean, some of the other languages will have to do it when I go international. But that's like next year when I put my big boy pants on and I start doing it for real.
You're absolutely right, Craig. And when we hit that moment, you're going to have a guy. Right? You're going to have a guy that runs all this stuff for you, whether you pay him and you get him on like Fiverr or Upwork or something, or you bring a partner into your business. you'll have a guy that's running all that and doing all that, and you're just the visionary. You're Russell in the control tower, pulling levers and pushing buttons.
Oh yeah, exactly. I've got a group of people already set up that I can go to that already been trained in different languages around the world. And they're coming back
Nice.
from their missions and they're going to want to have a nice job where I can set them up, take care of their families. And so, yeah, when it gets to that point, then it's going to be infrastructure a little bit more. I'll have to follow a lot of stuff Trey did in the part two.
Okay, cool. He's got it. I'm sorry, Craig. I was just shooting Trey the link. Could you repeat
No,
that
no
for me,
problem.
please?
No problem. I talk too much sometimes. I get too excited.
No, you do not.
So I'm excited for everybody here because you guys in the VIP, you're the ones that are going to be there. We're all going to be going, wow, what happened? I wasn't making any money. Now I'm making $1 million a year.
Yes, sir.
Okay, what do I do next? Oh, now I got to do 10 million. Now I got to
Yes,
buy
sir.
everything like Trey does. And
Yes,
have
sir.
I got to go on
Absolutely.
cruises, invite them on. They could do craft fairs with me live.
Yes, yes.
So,
Come
I mean,
on.
there's
That's
so
how
many
we
things,
think.
so many things for the future. Just like I said, we get to get it to that point where I'm making enough that I can pay for all the fun things that I want to do, like the uh, you know, the all in program, and then Trey's program, and get that secret list that he's got and the other things. And then
Uh-huh.
it goes from, 10, 20,000 a month to 300,000 a month.
Yes, it does. And
So
5 years
I
down the
believe
line, you're
in the process. I'm sold. I know the who, the what, the how, and the why. So now I just got to put it together and make it work. So that's why I needed the list of what to do next. So I think I got a pretty good idea, and I appreciate your time. Thanks
you
everybody
got
for
it.
putting up with me. I know I'm kind of long-winded at times.
No, you're great. And I love where your mind's at. I love where you're thinking. I didn't hear a limiting belief in there, Craig. That's amazing. You're perfect, brother. Great stuff.
Yep, it's not if, it's when.
Yes, come on, preach. So good, Craig. Hey, let's hop over to Thaddeus. Hey, Thaddeus.
Hey, sir, how you doing? I
I'm
know we don't have much.
amazing.
Good. I know we don't have much time. I launched. I got a lot of impressions. I got a lot of clicks. I have clarity up. Just trying to see how do I use the information that I've gotten.
Yes, nice. Great question. Have you seen Trey give the breakdown of how he used Clarity? I think it was 2 weeks ago.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
oh, amazing.
So
Have
I'm just. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
no, please, Thaddeus, go ahead.
No problem. I'm just trying to see how to interpret the information. I saw his breakdown. I just kind of wanted to go through the breakdown with someone else just to make sure I'm on the right track.
Yes, we can definitely do this. I stay after Trey, but Trey may have time today. It's an Ellen session. I have no idea what he has planned. He may have an hour of things he wants to talk about with tariffs, future, and patterns. He may have a really short update and then be able to get into it. So let's stick around, Thaddeus. If he has time, I definitely want to get into it. That'll be so useful for everybody to be able to see. Otherwise, if he doesn't, I'll get into it with you after he's done.
Okay. Sounds good.
Cool. What other questions did we have?
Well, right now it's just interpreting the data. We said we launched. Everything looked good. Got way more impressions than or way more clicks than I thought I was going to get. A lot.
Nice.
And so I know what he had talked about with at this time, some of the clicks per cost per click have been much lower than normal. That's something I definitely experienced. I was really kind of surprised. Outside of that, we'll probably have to talk about the rest of it off or after the session with Trey.
Sure. And we can definitely do that. That's amazing, though. Great job, man. I'm excited to get into this.
Thank you. Me too. Me too.
Absolutely. All right. So yeah, beautiful. It is 11:58, gang. Trey is going to be here very shortly. He's just hopping off another call right now. So let's take this time. Let's do a quick little break. Maybe go grab a cup of coffee, go grab a tea, something like that. We'll go hit the bathroom, whatever you need to do. We have 2 minutes here until Trey's going to come on live. So let's hop off for a quick second. Don't leave the meeting. Don't do anything. If you guys are watching the stream with us, great to have you all watching the stream. I see you in there. If you're watching the stream, feel free to do the same. Take a quick break, go grab something to drink, go do whatever you want. We're going to be back in just 2 minutes and get it rocking with Trey. Let's do it, gang. All right. Oh, and look at this. Look at this. As always, the dude does not miss. You can plan on him constant like the North Star. So good. We are getting rocking and rolling. Yes, here we go. Zoom finally lets him in. Excited for today. Tariffs are gone. Things are changing. And we have the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Trey Llewellyn to guide us through it. Trey, how we doing today, sir?
What's up, everybody? Good to see everyone. Hello, hello.
There he
How it goes,
is.
man? Good news, right? Good news. Tariffs are reduced to 30%.
I'm pissed. I wanted to see the world burn.
The world burned.
I'm livid.
It was gonna burn. It was gonna burn down. Everybody's freaking out, you know. I mean, if you guys, I mean, I actually put a post out. I think I might have shared that actually on our last call.
I
But
think
in
you
that,
did. Timu is dead. Alibaba is dead.
Yep. In that post, you know, I was like, obviously this can't last forever. And I said it could be hours, it could be weeks, it could be days, it could be months, it could be years. But it was pretty much what, a week and a half
Yeah.
of stress. Uh, you know, and the thing is like, I'm sure we couldn't feel it or see it, but I guarantee you there was phone calls happening to the White House from box retail stores like Walmart, Target, Kohl's. You know, the big box stores are saying, "Hey, listen, we're getting bombarded by our sellers, and they're telling us, hey, we're not shipping anything over the next couple months just to wait for these uncertain tariffs to kind of calm down, I guess, a little bit." And I'm sure that created havoc, and it just kind of went up to the top. And the boss man, you know, was Trump. And obviously, as a news perspective and as a retail shopper, you know, what we're seeing is obviously different than what they're relying or relaying. But yeah, I mean, it couldn't last for a long time. Like, Americans are a consumption country. We rely on consuming. We are like the largest consumption company in the world. So we love consumption from China, and that's valid. You can Google how much of the products in Walmart are made from China. It's like 87%. So Walmart shelves would be 87% empty, with that going to, you know, the 145% tariffs, just because all your margin's gone. All your margin's gone. You can't sell anything. It's not worth it. So you know, people are looking at new businesses. Well, it's crazy though. And this is what I understand. Like you really can see real fast who is on the edge of bankruptcy, who is on the edge of not surviving, because people closed their doors within 2 weeks of the announcement of 145%. Oh, we're out of business. The same thing happened here in St. Louis when COVID happened. We were 28 days into COVID. No one knows what's going on. No one knows, how long COVID's going to last, what the effects are. Like, hindsight, we do. But during this time, it was a very scary time. And I remember a news article coming out from Gold's Gym, and they went bankrupt within 28 days. 28 days of shutting the country down, where, hey, you can't go to the gym. They literally closed their doors in 28 days. And they like, to this day, there's Gold's Gyms I drive by where all the signage has been removed. Weeds are growing in the parking lot, and they haven't filled those stores back up. But it's just like, dang, you look at these rivals, these brands, and you're like, oh, they're doing so great. Look at all the consumers going in. The parking lot's always full. And it's like, no, they're on the brink of bankruptcy. Like, you just don't know. You just don't know. A friend of mine, actually, one of my brother's friends, his mom works for a flower shop. They get all the flowers from China. Got laid off 2 weeks in to the China tariffs. Like, they're like, oh, sorry, we can't afford it. Now, I think some of it might be an excuse for the company though too.
Oh
It's
yeah.
like, hey, this is an opportunity for us to reduce our staff as an excuse of, hey, we can't afford to have you no more because of this, versus, well, we've been wanting to get rid of you for a long time. Now's a great excuse. Same thing with COVID. Like, hey, COVID shutting us down. We got to let everybody go. Like, it just makes for a good excuse for a company to let people go. So sometimes I think companies take that, that option as well. So, you don't know, but it's really, really intriguing to see. Now, the other thing is watch the companies that thrive. What companies are excelling right now, doing more business than ever? Those are great companies because they're thriving through shifts in the marketplace. Some of those companies are print-on-demand T-shirts. People who have shirt companies, like I have a client who they do their own print-on-demand T-shirts. They've been doing it for a long time. They do over $100 million in sales a year selling T-shirts alone. They sell a subscription box as well. Love that continuity. And China tariffs came in. I logged into Facebook. They were off to Fiji. So no care in the world. Like, the tariffs were hit. Like, didn't bother them. They're POD. They're a shirt company. They're exploding. They're doing great. And they're off to Fiji. They take the little boy to Fiji for 10 days, bicycling down the little wooden dock and, taking photos of them doing the thing in the ocean. Like, how cool, right? How freaking cool. So it's just really intriguing to these are great times. My dad always talked about, when we were in insurance, like, I sold insurance, he still sells insurance, bless his soul. And nothing wrong with selling insurance, but I'm glad I don't do it. He would always say, shelter or insurance is a recession-proof industry. And doesn't matter where things are, the government makes you buy that product, which I think is a really cool advantage for that company. Like, if you drive a car, if you own a mortgage on a house, you are forced to have insurance. It's not like, oh, should we get insurance, honey? Like, life insurance is kind of that way. Should we get life insurance? I don't know. Are you going to die? I don't want to die. I'm not going to die. You going to die? I don't think we're going to die. All right, screw life insurance. We're not going to die, right? But home insurance, car insurance, you got to have it. Got to have it. You get pulled over, you get a ticket if you don't get it. Like, there's people out there. Wouldn't that be cool? There's like a police force out there that if they don't buy from you, they're getting pulled over and getting a ticket because they didn't buy from you. Like, isn't that just an interesting concept?
That really is, yeah.
Like, how many people want product enforced police officers out there? Like, hey, you didn't buy from Trey yesterday. We're pulling you over today to cite you a ticket. So make sure, when you get home, you go buy something from his website. Like, how fantastic is that? That's insurance, which is a beautiful thing. So that's why he would always say it's recession proof. The other thing is when people are in a recession or people are scared, money moves to entertainment, and it moves to alcohol, so drinking. So when people fall into depression, like as a country, when we become depressed as a country, we drink heavier. There's a lot more drinking going on. So you'll see stocks rise on beer companies because the amount of sales that they're making, just like COVID, everybody's at home depressed drinking. So beer was doing great. And then same thing with depression or recession is entertainment. What I mean by that is restaurants. So people still go out and eat. That's they'll go to the movies and they'll go out and eat. They want some sort of entertainment. I think a lot of that might be now Netflix is taking over, is more in-home entertainment versus out-of-home entertainment. DoorDash has really helped that. Uber Eats has really helped that. Whereas, we're bringing in food to our house. So very convenient. Hey, you want to cook tonight? Not really. You want to pick up food on the way? No, let's just DoorDash. The food will be there when I get home. Right?
And it's
So
never as good as when we get it at the restaurant. It's never as good as when we pick it up, but we still do it.
it's never, well, for me, it's never right.
Yeah. Yeah.
How many? I have yet to have a full 100% correct order from DoorDash.
I don't think I ever have either, but it's
It's
convenient.
Super convenient, super expensive.
But it's convenient, so we do it.
So we do it.
Like that is a crazy concept, and we've been doing this for years. I'm gonna pay pretty much double or triple the price of my meal. It's gonna come to me way later than it really should, so it's gonna be cold and it's gonna be wrong. But I value my convenience so much that I'll accept all that. Not only will I accept it, I'll be thankful for it.
Yeah, and that's where, I didn't really have like a path for this, but it's becoming more clear now. Is where we're headed here is where I want you guys to be. Like, you need to be where you're thinking. Like, your time's important. I was watching a really cool clip from Ty Lopez, and the clip was what was he trying to save money on? So Mark Cuban was doing something at a place, and he was using a coupon or something. He's like, oh, I got a coupon for this. It was like for for $5 off. And Tylo's like, you're a billionaire, like you're worried about coupons. He's like, yeah, man, like anywhere I can save, I'll save. And he's like, well, why'd you leave the jet running? Because he always has the jet. He's like, well, if I need to get going, I'm out. Like, I don't want to wait on the jet to start up. Like, I want to walk on the jet and get up. Well, a jet sitting there was probably burning, I don't know, maybe $1,500 an hour in fuel or something like that, depending on the side of the jet, right? To keep it air conditioned, they run one engine to keep the pilot sitting there. If you really kind of think about it. So $1,500, $200,000 or $2,000 an hour. So what that shows is his time is more important to him than money, right? So he's saving money through coupons, but he's saving time keeping the jet running. But it costs way more to keep the jet running than it is to save the $5 coupon. Really intriguing. So how I see that is, what are the daily tasks that you are filling your time with, your gaps with, such as cooking? Like, cooking takes a long time. Cleaning the house takes a long time. Mowing your yard takes a long time. Those are the things that I try to get off my schedule as fast as possible. How can I have someone cook for me? How can I have someone clean for me? How can I have someone mow the lawn for me? Because those are time-sucking activities that I really don't care to do, to where I can trade those times for monetization.
Because Trey does money-making activities.
Money-making activities. Because how much am I paying myself to go mow the yard? Right? $500, $1,000, $2,000 an hour, $5,000 an hour. Well, I know I can get that job done for 40. So why would I go mow the lawn? Like, I don't want to pay. Like, would you pay someone $5,000 to mow your lawn? You'd be like, hell no. So then why the heck are you not paying someone 40? Right? Cleaning the house. Like, you're gonna go clean the house for 3 hours, make it look good, get all the little dust particles off the things, clean the bed, make the bed. Like, how much is that worth? How much time is that worth? So, like, those where I look at those times and say, okay, if I can buy those times and trade that time or that task for a little bit of trade of money, and I can go do another task right now that's going to make me more money, then obviously I should trade hands with that, right? And then you start working into employments. And we talked about this last time, is, as we're all starting here, you're all building funnels, you're all sourcing products, you're doing shipping and logistics. So when you start out, you're doing everything. You wear all the hats. We shipped our own products. We stuffed the envelopes. We licked the envelopes. We took them. We literally took them down to the mailbox. Like watch for the mail dude to come in and pick them all up. Like that was so exciting. Took little photos, and that's fun times. There'll become a time where scalability outpaces the fun, and it no longer is fun. It's more of a task now, and it's like, okay, me licking envelopes and stuffing poly bag mailers is not a good use of my time. So when is that transition? When do you start transitioning into that? And that's what you got to look for. Is when
Do you have do you have any guidance on that? Like how do we know when we should transition?
dude, when it's taking all your time,
Mm,
you got like when you'll see your business start failing.
mm,
So the business will start to slow down because you're trying to keep up with the orders. So you have a lot of order demand. So then like you start concentrating on orders. Well, then guess what? Your concentration leaves on Facebook. Facebook starts costing you a little bit more money. Maybe the conversions go up. Maybe you didn't record a really good video this week. Maybe you didn't put out a new ad this week. Maybe you didn't send out an email this week. Maybe you didn't take a customer's call and they charged you back. So that cost you $30 on the chargeback plus all the money that you made from it. So you'll see your business retract when you're spending too much time on non-monetizing activities,
mm.
right? Like shipping somebody's product out, like you already made the money. That's done. Go make more. Have somebody come in, look at renewals. So like that's how I see it, is how do I take all these tasks off my plate so I can concentrate on the one thing I'm good at, which is finding winning products and being a good husband. That's the concept, right? So that's but it took me a long time to get there. Like I didn't get there overnight. It took a lot of time. I think the biggest thing for me was my first hire for employment. That can be the scary thing. Like how do you hire someone? How do you make sure they're the right person? Like how do you go back in uh profits to hire someone to take over a job that you can do probably better than them, but like when do you make that shift? And when is it worth it? And your brain will tell you it's never worth it
Mm.
because maybe you don't like profit sharing, because really that's what that turns into. So now you're sharing your profits with someone else, and they're probably only going to work 75% of your 100%, but it relieves you 75% of your workload, where you can take your best 25% and now quadruple it. That's pretty powerful. But what your brain will tell you is the profits that you're making isn't worth 4x.
Mm.
Like I might as well just, like, let's say you're making 5 grand. Let's say you're making 10 grand. Let's say you're making 10 grand a month. And you're like, okay, to hire somebody, it's going to be 5 grand because they want 60 grand to start. So now instead of making 10 grand every month, you're making 5 again. You're like, well, I'm retracting. I'm going backwards. So if I do that, I'm making less money. I'm making half of what I am. So I can't afford maybe some of the things that I'm affording. But the thing is, by having them do those tasks that you are doing that are maybe licking envelopes, taking customer service calls, answering emails, you're able to concentrate on your superpower tasks and then get to 20,000 per month. So you quadrupled what your take home was. You doubled your income, plus you minused out your 5 that you're paying them, and you made 3 times more. And that's how you just get really good at that.
Mm.
Does that make sense for everybody? This is like the start, this is like the path that you'll take once you get your funnel up and running. So I think it'd be really good today to look over funnels, look over offers. I mean, tariffs are gone, so we're back in business. I mean,
We're back in business.
2 weeks.
CPMs, Trey. Are we gonna see CPMs rise again?
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Why not? Like, I mean, everybody's advertising. Everybody's ready to
Right.
go. Like, there's nothing holding anybody back. I mean, Trump's getting a free jet. Let's go.
100%. I think that's an awesome idea. And you guys in the chat watching our stream, let us know how you think about what you're thinking. I'm watching that as well. So I think it's amazing, Trey. One thing we can get into, come on with it, Jason. Thaddeus has launched his candles. We talked last
Oh, we
week
got
about
candles.
yeah, the scent aroma candles for a beautiful
Mm.
night with your special loved one. He's
Right.
getting great results. He earlier told me I got way more clicks than I thought I would, and he's using Clarity. So, do you think we can start? Let's look through his Clarity and help him analyze and make some decisions.
Yeah, I mean, let's use ChatGPT on the clarity
Yep.
and
Yep.
see what it's saying.
Uh-huh. So, Thaddeus, let's hop on up, share your screen. Let's take a look and show him how to do it so everybody can learn from this.
Okay, awesome. Right, share. Okay.
Yep, we got you loud and clear.
So
Did you do when you did your ads, did you mark it for conversions or for link clicks?
conversions.
You did conversions?
Yes,
Okay.
I think I did.
Wow, so we got 1,900 people.
Yeah,
To
that's
the
a lot
funnel.
of clicks. That's what I was asking. That's a dang good amount of clicks.
Yeah, it's awesome. Let's click the where's my little fancy tool? There it is. Go ahead and click your videos right here. Let's hop in. And then where we going, Trey? Top right, right? Summarize these recordings.
So this is what's a little worrisome is like these clicks are duration of 1.
Okay,
So that's so scroll down. Let's see if that's a lot.
looks like it.
Yeah, there's a minute right there. Okay, so 7 clicks, pages 1, 3 seconds. Sorry. So the first thing I'll do is let's filter all that crap out. So just go
Okay.
to your filter, up on top blue button.
Just above that.
Yep,
Yes.
the filters. And then what I like to do is, let's see, user action. Let's drop that down. I'm looking for how long duration. So, can we scroll up and do so scrolling? So do user info. Oh no, let's undrop the user actions, and then let's look at traffic or session. There we go. It's probably under session. There we go. Session duration. So let's do 3 minutes on the min. Yep, and then click apply. So greater than 3 minutes. There we go. So that gives us some recordings. Perfect. All right. So this guy, all right. So click the first one. There you go. So click the first one, 24 clicks, 10 pages. So they went through it. And they're out of United States. So they are hyper scrolling right now because this is at 1x. Do you see that
Oh, we need to make our funnel live. I'll
Hey,
show you how
funnel.
to do that later, but you can see in the top, great example. Can you back that recording up? Stay right there. Okay, gang. Check it up at the top. You're viewing a preview of the page. Button, go to live page. We need our funnels live before we launch like this so customers are not seeing those things. Also, Thaddeus, I don't think we made the funnel live. It would have been impossible for somebody to make a sale with their credit card.
Oh my God.
So here's how this works, gang. Here's how this works. When the funnel is in test mode, you're running test card payments. So that's the 4111111 credit card number. And that means that when your funnel is in test mode, it is not accepting live payments. It's accepting those test payments. So we definitely, for everybody, need to have the funnel live before we launch. Because it looks like he's going to fill out the order form here.
That's a beautiful thing. So, I mean, just a good reminder, and I'm pretty sure we say this in the training, but you always want to test your funnel cards and PayPals with real cards, real PayPal accounts.
Yep.
That way you know that that it's working. Like you never want to run a funnel without doing that. Because I always tell the story where I had that guy and he's like, same kind of thing here. He's like, where did I enter the credit card information? He forgot the credit card input form. Pretty funny.
Wow, look at that fast click on 3. Man, that was a fast click.
Missing payment information.
He's probably going to try and fill this in right now.
Will that fail if he fills it in?
I believe so. I'm literally going to double check right now.
Let's see. Thaddeus, the other thing we want to do is click pause on that real quick. And then you're on Microsoft. I think it's Control. Just right click on your tab at the top there. On the Affirm tab.
Where is this? I'm sorry.
The top of the tab up here. Where it's like your Chrome tab that you're on the page.
I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah, right click on that and say duplicate. There you go. And then go to settings. Nope, that's your Chrome settings. So
I'm sorry.
Go back to that tab. And
Okay.
then settings right here.
Okay.
There you go. And then we want to go to masking over on the left side. And then you always want to do relaxed because that would show you the information that they're typing in. And then what we can do is we can add an element, which Dante might have to help us with this one. And if we find out your CSS selector on your input form, we can add those in. And what that's going to do is it's going to allow us to see what they type in as their first name, their last name, their address, their email, and their phone number. And so we'll be able to see that instead of those little dots, those asterisks. So then what's nice about that is in the case of a fail or a decline or whatever, we still get their information because you're going to be able to see it versus hoping that ClickFunnels captures it. So it's a really good backup.
Okay.
So we'll wait till Dante. I think he's testing your funnel right now. And then once he gives us the okay.
Well, it's not live right now. Is it? Hold on.
Oh, it's live. Oh yeah, you ran ads to it. Those ads are out there. Those links are out there in the world. It's definitely live.
Gosh.
Yep. I'm sorry, Trey. I was doing a little testing here. I should have a solid answer in just a second. What were we working on?
Okay. How do we figure out the CSS selector for the element for first name, last name, email, all that stuff?
Oh yeah, nice question. Let's go back to the funnel. That'll be yes. Nice. Let's enter the editor. Beautiful. Okay, let's go down. Let's actually go to your order form step. Excuse me, because this is where they're filling it in. Perfect. Okay, great. Highlight your checkout element and then click that code button just above. It's the 2 alligator mouths with a slash. That's for a whole row. Go to your element itself. Your orange element. So just put your mouse on step 2 of your order form. Nice. Shows up the orange element now. Hit the code. Absolutely. And now you can give this an ID selector. It's going to be right here in the bottom right. Let me get my, yes, right there. So now you can make the ID. Make sure to click update at the bottom. Then we're going to take that same ID and we can go put that in Clarity.
Okay, so just
You could make this order form. Nice. Update. Lovely. Copy that now. Click those little 2 pages to the right of your ID selector. Lovely. Yep. Beautiful. Perfect. And there it is. Uh-huh. Rocking.
thank you for that.
Absolutely.
I cannot believe I did not turn this live. Oh my God.
Oh, man, Thaddeus, don't beat yourself up. It's a learning curve that most people have done. I know so many people that have done this. You know what I can guarantee? You
What's
never
that?
do it again.
No, that's right. That is the truth.
You want to do unmask that order form. I'm going to click unmask.
Okay.
I think Dante had it drawn right here.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Let me get back here. Yes.
Unmasked.
Look at that. Look at that.
Okay.
Okay, and then click save at the bottom, or maybe just, yeah, I think it automatically saves. So cool. All right, perfect. So then what that'll do is later on in your recordings, we'll be able to watch all that happen, which is a beautiful thing. Okay, so now let's go back to your recordings. And it looks like the guy who is trying to order right now kind of went off the screen for a little bit. So maybe he's checking Amazon, or he's going, who the heck knows where they're at. Checking his email. He just opened a new tab. So you can go ahead and click play, and then you can click that button that says skip activity. And once that cursor gets close to those other dots, we can kind of slow it down a little bit again. So you can uncheck that now. And then if you want to kind of like fast forward it.
Yeah,
Yep.
you can hit the nice.
There we go. So he's probably gonna come back, so it'll become Okay, he's back.
Oh my God.
We've all gone through the frustrations that you're feeling right now.
Yes, we have.
I still feel these frustrations. So is that an upsell?
No, that's our order form. It remembers him from when he just previously opted in.
Okay,
Well,
so
you know
this
what?
Taddy.
This is
Taddy.
me.
This is Taddy.
This is me probably testing it.
Mhm.
Yep.
Oh,
Looks like it.
okay. Okay, I feel a little bit better. Yeah, this is me testing it.
Yeah, so it looks like you put a real card in then, right?
Yes.
Okay. Let's go to the next one.
Yep.
Mobile. What are they doing right here?
I think that's you again, Thaddeus. Go click more details.
More
Yes.
details. Where's that? Okay.
Yep, and then scroll up. I think you go to info. It's right here.
Yep.
Are you in New Jersey?
No.
Okay.
I'm in Alabama.
You're in Alabama. Okay, so this is someone else.
Okay.
So what device are they on? They're on a iOS
iPhone.
17 430 by 731. So interesting. Why don't you go ahead and skip activity here? You can go ahead and check that box that says skip activity.
Where did my tool just go? Bottom right of your player of the video itself.
Are you
Yes.
kidding me? Okay. Okay. All right. Guys, can you hear me?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. I'm sorry. It said internet disconnection on my side. Okay.
You can click right here, Thaddeus. Let's skip inactivity.
All right, go to the next one. Click back and go to the next one. So that's I don't like that one because they didn't do any clicks.
Okay.
Didn't do anything. And they might have scrolled though. So 0 clicks, 0 clicks, 0 clicks. All right, so let's go back to filters. And let's do user actions. And let's do I thought you could do clicks. Intention clicked. Where's clicks at? We don't want any of the rage clicks. Scroll smart events. Do scroll down a little bit more. Keep going to the next like drop down. Let's look at session. Oh, there you go. Session click count. We're still in session suite. Okay, so session click count. So let's put that click up to minimum clicks of 3. And then let's apply that. So basically what we're doing is we're dissecting down to people who spent time on the page and did some clicks.
Gotcha. Okay.
So let's go to that second one. That first one's you. We looked at the second one already, looks like. So then, okay, then we got 6 clicks on the third. So let's look at that third one.
Yeah.
Go back to more details on this one. That's from California. Interesting enough is 2 people on mobile now have scrolled in and out of your mobile app form. So just kind of, I'm just like, all I'm doing is notating things, like just looking for patterns.
It's like everyone's clicked on the picture.
Yes.
Might need to add a link to the picture.
Yes.
Okay. Let's go to the next one. Yeah. Click on the picture again. Activity. Scroll. Okay, I don't have any call to actions from here to the bottom of the page.
So I would add a sticky button to the bottom for mobile.
Okay. E button. Okay.
Because right there it says click the link below to claim your offer before it's gone for good, and there is no link.
Okay.
Also, just so you know, is sometimes when they're clicking on clarity,
Mhm.
what they're clicking isn't clickable, or like it's showing that it's clicking like verified, but then realistically they're actually clicking a little bit above it or below it. So just kind of know that.
Okay.
And sometimes it'll pause. Like sometimes since you sped up, it's not catching up to the recording, which is kind of interesting. So sometimes I'll click pause and then I let it kind of refresh just to make sure those clicks. But for whatever reason, it looks like they're clicking on verified buyer.
Okay.
All right. So now, what's interesting is you only had 5 recordings here.
Okay.
Well, that's not good. because
Okay.
you had 1,900 clicks. So something tells me is the ad is either not congruent, or however you have it set up, you might have it for link clicks versus conversions. And you just got like a lot of hyper clickers that, obviously were there and gone because they clicked for 1 second, then they backed out. Did you post this anywhere else besides Facebook ads?
No.
Let's look at your Facebook ad.
Let's go to
85,000 views. Wow.
Impressions.
Yeah, impressions.
How much is a candle?
31 for 1, 72 for 3.
Okay. Oh, no, we need to go to your ads manager.
Oh. Sorry about that. Manager. Okay, that's gonna be
You can just go to business.facebook.com. Did you do a
Yes.
boost post?
mm,
Okay. Yeah, just go to business.facebook.com.
Two
Business.
S's in business.
yeah. Okay. Oh, come on. With this, no.
No, that's Shopify. It's right there. Meta Business, 2 down.
You meant right here?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. Give me a second. I'm so sorry. So sorry. Give me 1 second.
It's okay. It's how it happens every time, right? As soon as you want to do something, you get logged out of all accounts, got to verify everything. And while he's doing this, I did get confirmation. We just had somebody test this out. We need our funnels live, gang. Make sure your funnel is live and not in test mode. I didn't notice any of your other customers having that banner at the top, so I think you do have the funnel live.
Okay. All right.
All right, then over on the left, you'll see ads manager. You can go to campaigns.
Uh-huh. Sarah House, top left. Is that right? Nice.
That's my wife. No, let me do this from mayor. Forgive me, guys. I am so sorry about the delay. Oh my God.
It's okay. It should just be loading up your other stuff. Go back to that screen. Oh,
This is the one we want to use. Okay. Okay. I've never needed permissions before. Okay.
Yeah, he was getting 15-cent clicks, so something's wrong.
Okay.
I wish I could get 15-cent clicks.
Ooh, wouldn't that be something?
Yeah,
Jeez.
that's what I was saying earlier. It felt unusual.
Oh man, if you just scroll down right here on the page, Thaddeus, just click off to the side, and then right here on the page,
Mhm.
oh, those are just your posts. Yeah,
I was just,
yeah, those are
forgive me,
just
I was
posts.
just on this before this, and it was not an issue. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. Work this out. Okay.
Let me see if I can find it in the ad library. What is the name of the business?
Ephemer candle. Okay, I think here we go. Okay. I think this is what we were looking for.
Yes.
So ads, you want ad sets, ad campaigns.
Ad set should be nice, and that's your ad right there. We're looking at ongoing website promotion.
Mhm.
Go all the way left. Where do I see? Keep going. Link clicks. Your bid strategy. It is link clicks.
Oh my God. Okay.
Seeing it right there.
Right. Okay.
Uh,
How do I change it to conversion?
Under campaigns, you're going to edit that campaign. It looks like this one's off.
It is.
Okay, that's edit name. So if on the top there's an edit button. Oops. Oh boy, still on my Windows. Yeah, you have it off, so that's good. So see where it says campaign objective is traffic. We're going to change that
Yes.
to conversions. So I believe it is off. Did you publish? By clicking publish, you agree. So it is off. You might, since it is off, you might just do a new one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then why do you have 6 ads?
It, it told me to set up when I went to set it up, it told me to choose 5 things to use for ads, and I it was really similar to what you were telling me on another video, but it's kind of how it showed up for me.
We might want to check the training, Dante, on the
Hmm.
Facebook stuff, just to verify that it's showing these guys how to set this stuff up correctly.
Cool.
Uh,
I
so,
definitely will.
so Thaddeus, that would not be correct. Let's just
Okay.
do one for you real quick. That way everybody can see, and then we can clip this, Dante, and we
Yep.
can use this as another, hey, here's Trey going through it.
Locked in.
All right. So Thaddeus, create new campaign. You need to go back to, you need to exit out of this. Nope, 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 nope. There you go. Click that X. All right, there you go. Create new campaign, green button. You want under sales. So the last one you want sales, right? Everybody wants sales. You don't want leads, you don't want traffic, you want sales. So let's do sales. We want to do a manual sales campaign. Don't ever believe Facebook. Facebook leads you astray for all the retailers out there. Continue.
Okay.
So please say, so there's a problem saving some draft changes in your campaign. Please try again later. So, okay, click out of that. You don't have any filters. Uncheck that. Uncheck everything. There you go. Now click. No, click on. Hold on. Okay, that's correct. So yeah, do sales. Same thing. Manual. Continue. Perfect. Cool. Name this campaign Trey's Way. Cool. All right. So we got sales. Perfect. Keep Advantage Plus off. Advantage campaign budget off. Scroll down. Okay. We might have to come back and click that A/B test. I'm not sure. And then everything's all special ad categories. Yes, you're not special on the ad categories, which means like employment, housing. If you ever check that button, consider your Facebook account gone.
Okay.
It's a trap. So then click next. All right. So we want website, which is to our ClickFunnels page. So yep. Scroll down. Yep, maximum number of conversions. We want that. Oh, do you not have a pixel yet?
Oh, we definitely need a pixel.
Yeah. Do we have pixel training, Dante?
I don't know, but I'll make that today. I'll make that tonight. I'll have that up for you guys tomorrow. Just in case you don't know, the Pixel is like the brain of Facebook, and you want a Pixel connected. This is what helps train Facebook to find your customers and make your ads more effective. Now, let's be honest, the Pixel's kind of a pain in the butt because it also lets Facebook know exactly how much money you can afford to spend on ads so they can throttle you for it. But the Pixel is a great tool. We should all be using it.
Okay. So, is this something I can YouTube?
Yes, you could, but I'm going to make a training on that tonight, and I'll have it up in the community tomorrow.
Okay. Sounds good.
Why don't you just go create one real quick? Just click create. Name the pixel. You want to name it candles or something. Love your business.
Mm-hmm.
Click create pixel. Website URL.
You can exit the editor top left. Lovely. This will be our funnel URL top middle.
Here.
Yes, but you can actually just click it to grab it. So go back to your ClickFunnels account. Nice. Just click the URL itself. Yeah. Hey, let me clean up that path really quick, Thaddeus. Go to your main funnel settings, top right. That's a long path. It's got a lot of OFA and sales in it. You can see, yeah, the funnel path URL. We want this something sexy and on par with what we're talking about. Spark the night. Something like that, right? About your candles. Just make it something simple right now.
Get rid of all this other stuff.
Get rid of all that other stuff. Absolutely. There we go. Save at the bottom.
Should you take it out of test mode?
All right, that's a sexy. He's not live right now. Technically, he's not running ads, so he's okay for this moment. Bingo. Mm-hmm.
Let's write that code.
Yes.
There you go. Metapixel only. Or do you guys do it differently in ClickFunnels?
No, Metapixel. That's right.
Perfect. Yep.
Install manually. Mm-hmm.
Really scary. Could mess something up. Kidding.
Okay. So,
Yep. Install manually.
let me send me here.
Yeah, you go ahead and continue. Good. They're gonna.
Okay.
All right. And they always tell you where it's going to go, to the header of your website. So click this button, copy code, back to your ClickFunnels account. Because ClickFunnels rocks, we used to have to do this page by page by page. We just do it one time. Go back to your main funnel settings, top right. Let's go to the header where Facebook told us to go to, the head code. Nice, and look at you. It looks like your clarity code. So go to the bottom of your clarity code, put your mouse cursor right there at the end, enter twice. 1, 2, paste. Update in the bottom. Bingo. Yep, back over to your Facebook tab.
We are learning today.
I believe you have to go one browser tab right is where you were. Other right. It's my favorite joke in the world. Nice. Let's scroll down here. We installed the base code. Continue. Mm-hmm.
Advanced matching. Yes or no on this?
Yeah, I need to fire my ads guy.
What do you want to do?
I know we
No,
used.
you just continue this.
Okay.
Yep. Continue and then go to Pixel.
Yep.
And then basically you set up everything. So now we take that install code and then put it where Dante told you to put it. Uh-oh. Okay. You guys can still hear me. Looks like I'm.
Yeah, we got you.
It's already been taken care of, correct?
Yes, click continue, but I'm pretty sure it's just going to bring us into the same thing. We've already done it. Yeah, you're good. You're good. You just haven't received any data yet.
That's correct. That's a very big problem or big concern with people is, hey, like when we're going to go select it inside the ad, it'll show red. Just means that no one has gone to that page yet and made it green. So that's okay. But yes, we can continue on. I didn't see. Did you post it in the funnels, Dante?
Yeah, we put it in the funnel code. It's
Okay,
already
cool.
connected.
All right, go ahead and back up to that other tab and we can continue on.
To create or sorry.
No, your other Facebook tab where we were making that ad. I believe this was it.
Yep, that's it.
So.
So you can refresh this. Why don't you go ahead and refresh this page? Yep, and then that'll give us our drop down.
Come on.
There we go. Okay, yep, scroll down. All right, scroll up. Oh, look at that. We got our data sets in there. Candle. Bam. Conversion event. So drop that down now. And that's going to be, scroll down and it should be sale. Purchase. Click on purchase. Too far. There you go. Boom. This is set up correctly now. All right. So see how it says set up a conversion? That's all good. That'll come later.
Okay.
All right. Slow it down. Dynamic creative. Turn that on. That's a very good toggle button. So toggle that switch on. What that's going to allow you to do is put multiple images, multiple headlines, multiple descriptions inside one ad. Facebook takes it upon themselves to then rotate those and find you a winner. It will not tell you which one wins. That's the only bad news. Okay, so scroll on down. So you wanted to do like $100 a day?
Yes.
Okay, so instead of 20, put 100. Perfect. And scroll on down. Okay, we're gonna no start days in the past, so just put layout there. No. Put the 13th. We'll start today. Just put later times. Put like 2 o'clock or something like that. So Central Time. So just put like 1 p.m.
Jeez, come on.
Yep.
Perfect. Tab over. That error will go away. Cool. All right. Scroll down. And then are you targeting anybody specific?
Couples.
Couples. Okay. Are you targeting the male or the female?
Female.
Okay. So plug that in.
Here? Oh, no, I'm sorry. Come down a little bit.
Yep. You got to click show more options. And then search, you don't have existing. And then you got to, it's weird how it does it. It's not minimum age. I forget how to do this now. Scroll back up. It's kind of like weird how it does. Try that button right there where it says set audience controls for all campaigns. Click cancel. That's not right. I always, it's like so tiny to figure out what it says. All right, scroll down a little bit. We gotta look for it somewhere. Keep going. Do audience suggestion optional. Or no, there it is. Switch to, it was right there. Oh, that, no, scroll down. Boop, boop, boop. There he goes. All right. Add details, demographics. See where it says add demographics? Yep, there you go. So type in couples. I'd put maybe like married. No. Just type in married. There you go. Cool. I would do married. You want to do it in a relationship?
Absolutely.
Cool. Then take out married because you're combining those, I believe. Includes people who match the following. Yeah. Okay, cool. And then scroll up, and then let's see how we add the genders. Okay, there you go. Edit that.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. All right. So now we're doing women who are in a relationship. Cool. So so you're saying women is your buyer.
Yes.
Okay. How do you know that?
So we have another website that we've ran a lot of data to. 80% of our buyers prior to were women.
For the same candle?
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right. So then scroll down and click next. Perfect. Now we're going to get into the ad. So then make sure the page, so it looks like it is. That's correct. Candles and candles, which is perfect. Keep going. Manual upload. Good to go. Flexible. Yep. And then take off, uncheck multiple advertiser ads. Don't need that. So scroll down and then do add media. This is where you're going to drop in like 5 or 10 images slash videos.
Okay.
So do there. So grab all those.
Okay. Let's see. This one.
I think you can actually multi-select too, which is nice.
Yeah, you can.
This one. Come on, come on, come on. This one. This one. Yeah, I think that's gonna be us. Okay.
I think we only hit one of those. Go to your media on the left-hand side, top left. Yes. Hold. Are you on a Mac or a Windows?
Windows.
So I think for you that's hold Control, and you should be able to press multiple images here.
Hmm.
Oh, interesting. It's only letting you choose one. Maybe it's Command on a Mac or a window.
Oh, he's on Windows.
Yeah, that's right. Command is only on a Mac. Gosh, I've been on a Mac way too long.
I think you hold control. Did holding control not work?
It didn't.
Okay. And that's all. That's all. Yes, you gotta click one individually then.
Okay.
Uh,
No. Okay.
let's just click done there.
Okay.
So I've been through this before. You have to click replace for each of the different size. So if it's a horizontal, you hit replace, and vertical, you hit replace, and then it will do those.
Thank you.
I think right now we're trying just to get images up. So it doesn't look like any images loaded. Or is that what you're saying? So we gotta go back to upload more images.
That
Oh, you're going too far. So scroll up right where you were. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Right there. Add media. So just click one of those and click continue.
Mhm.
And there you go. Okay, now go back to add media. Don't click publish. Click add images. Click another one. Just click a different image for now. Choose one. Okay, there you go. Now you're multi-selecting. So now you can select all of them, the ones you want.
Nice.
These are the ones I want. Here, 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 here. I need the emotions.
Perfect. All right, so now let's get your primary text. Do you have that ready?
Yeah, but it was on my other ads. Let me see.
Okay. So what we can do is we can just put test, test, test in here. So that way you can come back and put those text options. But basically, primary text one, and then you'd say add text option, that button below there. And that's going to allow you to just have another one. So you can have
Okay.
up to 5 of those. The same thing for headlines. You want to have like 5 different headlines, 5 different primaries, and then descriptions. Primary text are the longest ones. Headlines and descriptions should be 5 words or less each.
Gotcha.
Absolutely right.
Gotcha. Okay, I got that from the training.
Perfect. All right. So go ahead and scroll down. Don't worry about putting those in now. You can always add those later.
Okay.
So I just want to make sure everything else is set up correctly. So your website URL, make sure you paste that in there.
Which we can go get.
Yep,
Yeah,
never mind. You
no,
know what?
that's your pro. That's all right. Just press Control Z on your keyboard. That'll undo it.
Yeah, I didn't want to.
That's all right. Triple click it. It'll select everything. Triple
you-
click. 1, 2, 3.
I got a better one, Dante.
Click it once and press Command A.
Yep.
Yeah, click that URL once and then press Command A on your keyboard. Selects everything. Yes,
Good.
sir.
There you go.
Nice. Let's go back to your ClickFunnels account. It's really quick right there. Yep, click that link, grab it. You can just click it and it'll automatically copy to your clipboard. Bingo, you got it. Lovely.
All right. Call to action we will stick with learn more. That seems to be the best one. Browser add-ons, we are going to keep that selected as none. Event details is good. Tracking, making sure that's good to go. It's candle. Notice how it's red because there has been no activity on it, which makes sense because we have no traffic. And we just installed it. So just because that'll turn green later, which that'll be fine. Don't click publish until you're done with the descriptions, headlines, and primaries. But
Okay.
then this ad will be ready to go.
Thank you, guys. Trey, I think we might have went over your time a little bit. Thank you so much. I know it was a bit of a sacrifice. So grateful.
Yeah, this is a good. I like taking time where everyone can learn on the call. So this wasn't just good for you, is everybody so that everybody can see how it's done, how we work through the ads, and how we make sure they're correct. Because we don't want to have those mistakes lead to just good not good traffic. Like you had 1,900 clicks of nothing.
Thank you again.
And those
Super great.
settings, what we just did is the same settings we do for all ads.
Yep.
So what you just saw, you just do it over again. So I saw like Scott was like, "That's a lot of settings." Yes, it is. It looks like a lot of settings, but realistically, if you just follow exactly what we just did, click the same toggles, click the same buttons, you'll get it right. It's like a maze. But the good news is you got the right coaches. The people who already done it, been through it, know what to do, know what to click. It is a little daunting at first, but once you're in here playing with it, you'll just kind of know those clicks to do. I think that's why a lot of people fail at Facebook ads is because they're clicking the wrong buttons.
And it is like the first time you drive a car. You don't know if you click this button, is it going to go or is it going to blow up? It's a little scary at first.
Yeah, here, I'll leave you guys with this. Hold on one second. I took my son to a museum over the weekend. It's here in St. Louis. It's like 5 miles from our house. It's called the Museum of Transportation. And We are in one of the largest steam locomotives in the world, and in there they well, you can actually get in the engine itself. So let me pull that up here real quick. So this is inside the engine. I couldn't even capture it all, but each red knob does something. And what's funny is they have little cards, little yellow. Can you guys see that?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So yeah, each little red knob does something, but they all have those little red cards. And someone was like, "Oh, those are great." I said, "Well, those don't come with the train. Like when the engineer gets in there, he doesn't get those. You know, he's got to know what every little knob does and what it when it twists and turns and what it, where it goes to, which is pretty incredible if you think about it. So I can understand where if you click the wrong toggle or you turn the wrong knob, the locomotive explodes, right? Too much pressure, not enough steam, doesn't go anywhere. So same thing with Facebook. You twist the knobs in the right order, the train moves forward and starts collecting speed. And that's what we're looking for. That's my analogy for the day.
It's awesome. Way better than my analogy. It's got pictures and everything. Well, that was great. Hey, Trey, I know we did keep you over. Thank you so much for your time, man. I'll let you get out of here quick. You got a busy schedule.
All right, see you, my friends. Goodbye.
See you, man.
Thanks,
Thank you
Dante.
so much. That was awesome. That was so cool. That was cool for me too, because I just never been able to see how Trey sets it up and looks at it, and that was fun. So thanks, Thaddeus, for letting us use you as a student there. I am going to clip that entire thing. Just so everybody knows, I stream these trainings into your community, whether you're in the general One Funnel Away community, just as general admission, and that's all you guys in the chat watching and hanging out today. Oh, that's really cool, Felicia. So if you guys are in the chat just hanging out, that's awesome. I streamed this right into your community. You will always have this replay. It'll be under live coaching calls, is I believe how I labeled the topic. And everybody else who's a VIP as well. I'm going to clip this out. I'm going to add it to the training so we can access it from any time. But all of you VIPs also have this available for yourself. So feel free. You can go watch this right when we're done. Go click by click. Make sure your ads are set up the exact same way. And make sure to have a pixel. That pixel is awesome. Facebook is such a useful tool because of that pixel. That pixel really allows Facebook to learn your dream customers, who makes purchases, and then based on who's making purchases, they go find more people like that to make more purchases. So definitely want to have those set up. Also, I did get confirmation that if your funnel is in test mode, it will not accept live credit card payments from a customer. So just really important, a great reminder. I don't think Thaddeus went through that because as I was watching screen recordings, I wasn't seeing that bar for customers. I think that was just his first test and kind of made it look bad. But make sure when you go live, make sure to go to your ClickFunnels, go to your funnel settings in the top right, turn test mode to no. We definitely need to make sure that test mode is off so we can grab live credit cards. So, so funny, as I was going to say, it looks like Baden might still have a question, but I think we're rocking and rolling. Baden, do you have any final questions here?
I did have one question on the Pixel because
Yeah.
I have a Shopify store
Mhm.
and I was like watching some YouTube videos trying to figure it out. Do I just create like a completely separate pixel or do I use that main pixel and kind of like add on to that main pixel that is tracking
You could just use that main pixel.
and then just add and then just do the same thing that we just did? Okay,
Absolutely. Yes,
All right.
or you could make a new one. If you made a new one, you would just have to remake all the data. You'd have to retrain the pixels, so it would just take time for
Right,
you,
okay.
for speed. I would just use the same one. Your buyers are your buyers.
Cool. Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, this was awesome. Man, that was great. So good to hear from Trey, and so good to see you guys doing big things. That was fantastic. I think we all have some work we can do with pixels and setting up our ad and making sure that it is set up the right way. Yes, Charlie, I'm going to Vox Trey in just a minute, and I'll get you that answer, and I'll shoot it on over to you 100%. Gang, thanks for being with us today. This was awesome. I really enjoyed it, and seeing all you guys in the chat, you enjoyed it as well, which is exactly what we want. Give you the right information, the right implementation so we can go do big things. Yeah, Thaddeus, thank you so much for letting letting us use you as a student here. I think a lot of people, if we go back and look at our ads, I think many of us might have clicks as our objective in our ad, right? It looks awesome. It makes us feel like our ads are amazing. So we learn. This is the game too. Every day we learn more and more and more and more, and we implement and do. It's just like if you go to an event, right? You go to like an event like Funnel Hacking Live. And maybe the first year you go, when you're first building your business, you get tons of nuggets, tons of gold. But after that, you go back year 2, 3, 4, 10. You're going to these events to grab one nugget. This is something Trey talked about a while ago too. Some of you may not have been able to hear it, but you're not reading books to transform your life. Right? You're not like reading a book to be like, oh, in this book, I'm going to get 17 pearls of wisdom that I can apply. You're reading books to get a nugget, to get a framework. You're reading books to get a thing, and you apply that thing and get those results. And then you go read another book to get another thing. You go to another event to meet another person or get another thing. And it's just a process of building and growing. Right. So that was awesome. That was awesome. I could talk about this forever. I'm really glad you guys enjoyed it as well. If you have any final follow-up questions on any of this, please post those in your communities. I'm going to be posting clips and videos and trainings for all of our VIPs. Not quite Maita. Let's hold that question. Maita, for anybody who is not in here watching, just asked, is there a full training about Facebook ads? Yes, there is. What you can do is you can go to the what do I type in for this? We go to let's go here and I can find it. There it is, the Meta Blueprint. I'm going to put this link in the chat for you, Maita. I just went to Google and I typed in, see exactly what I searched. Facebook ads training. And let me share my screen with everybody so you can all see. I just went to Google. I typed in Facebook ads training. I typed it terribly, but thankfully it knew what I was looking for. Scroll down just past sponsored, and it's the first link, your Meta Blueprint. So Facebook has some great trainings that they keep current and updated. Facebook has so many changes and updates. It is impossible for me to stay on top of that and always have the right information for you guys. I promise it's impossible for me to do. I've tried. It's impossible. They're great at it though. So I always recommend people getting started. Go to that Facebook link. Go take their training. It's always current and active to how Facebook is currently set up. And then aside from there, once you go through that, Maita, I do have some other resources I can point you to, but let's focus on one thing first. This is 100% where I push every single person every single time. All right, beautiful. So yeah, if you have any final questions, again, go to your VIP groups, go post those in the community. If you're in the general admission, I'm doing my best to get in there. I need to figure out a way to stop time, and we'll be rocking and rolling. But for all you VIPs, any final questions, put them in the VIP groups. We'll get you answers immediately, over hurdles, back to doing big things. Thank you guys for hanging out with us today. It was an absolute pleasure, and I can't wait to be with you again, and let's see the results. And now that you know this, let's launch our ads. Let's let them run for a couple days. Let's get some data. Let's make sure to have Microsoft clarity on the funnel so we can be CEOs and make those data-driven decisions. But let's go play the game, gang. Super proud of you. I'll catch you on the next one. Have an amazing rest of your day.